Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. A wildfire broke out earlier this afternoon in open area in Palafokia, Eastern Attica, and has since spread to a residential zone. According to the fire department, 90 firefighters with 28 vehicles have been battling the raging flames for several hours. 8 aircraft and 5 helicopters are also working from the air to contain the fire. An emergency alert was issued via 112, warning residents about the forest fire in the Thimari area of Palafokia and advising them to evacuate toward Lagonisi. Now, Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis said earlier today that Greece is looking to cooperate with Libya to halt migration flows from the North African state. Seaborne arrivals of migrants in Europe from the north of Africa, including war-torn Sudan and the Middle East, have increased in recent months. I will inform my colleagues over the significant increase in the number of people from eastern Libya and ask for the support of the European Commission so that the issue can be addressed immediately, Mr. Mitsotakis said ahead of an EU summit in Brussels. The Greek Premier added that Libyan authorities should cooperate with Greece to stop migrants sailing from Libya and that the EU Migration Commissioner and ministers from Italy, Greece and Malta will travel to Libya next month to discuss the issue. In other news, the Customs Office at Piraeus Port is under investigation for fraud by the European Public Prosecutor's Office, while the case reportedly extends to Italy, Spain, France, Belgium and Bulgaria. It refers to criminal networks which, according to the office's announcement, flooded the EU market with goods fraudulently imported from China while evading custom duties and VAT. The criminal scheme, which involved the massive importation of textiles, shoes, e-scooters, e-bikes and other goods, is believed to have caused an estimated damage of approximately 700 million euros. At the center of the investigation is a Chinese national based in Piraeus who is believed to have masterminded a multi-million euro scheme for defrauding the EU and the Greek state through falsified customs declarations and reduced duty payments on imported electric bikes and scooters from China. Over a 2-year period, customs agents reportedly underdeclared cargo volumes or mislabeled items as spare parts to lower import taxes. Fraudulent documents were used to route products through other EU ports and shell companies in Bulgaria before reaching broader European markets. Codenamed Calypso, the operation spans 14 countries. Greek authorities have already conducted more than 20 raids, including on 12 businesses and 6 residencies. At least 4.5 million euros in cash has been seized, pointing to the scale of the operation. Now, the United States' new ambassador to Greece, Kimberly Guilfoyle, is expected to take up her post in Athens in September. Ms. Guilfoyle has reportedly successfully completed the extensive vetting process required for all ambassadorial candidates, including a thorough review of her financial and tax records. The said review was finalized last week. The White House is now aiming to schedule her confirmation hearing before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee ahead of the August 4th recess, when the Senate adjourns for its month-long summer break. Finally, motorists and commuters in Athens are advised to avoid the Zapion area today, as the kickoff of the Acropolis rally at 6 p.m. at the Panathinaikos Stadium is prompting the closure of several major roads in the capital. These include Vasileos Konstantinou and Vasilis Sofias, as well as connecting streets like Rhodo Ottikou, Eratosthenes and Ardittou. Thursday's race is the so-called super special stage, covering 1.5 kilometers in the city center. And that's all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.